Hello and welcome to the first Yankees Talk. This is kind of going to be like where I talk about what's going on with the Yankees and how the stats are doing and all that. And if it gets enough views and enough likes, then I'll keep it going. So anyway, today we're just going to talk about the first few games of the season. And I got my notes right in front of me. Oh, let me just turn off low power mode. There we go. So we'll do that. And so the Yankees so far, they're in third place. They're a game and a half back out of first with a 3-2 record. They're behind the Blue Jays and the Red Sox. Now, we expect them to be behind the Blue Jays because they lost to the Blue Jays a couple times. And we'll get to that later. But first, let's start off with the star so far in the season, and that is Mr. Didi Gregorius. In his last 18 at-bats, he has a .444 average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, and he's the highest average on the team. Last night, he had 8 RBIs, 2 3-run homers, and a 2 RBI single. Now, that is just a humongous contribution to the team. And he's supposed to be going up for free agency next year. And I say we resign him. If they don't resign him, it's going to be a big mistake. Aaron Hicks, let's go on to him. He has a good couple of bats that he's had, but he needs to stay healthy, and he get to contribute to the team, because if he stays healthy, he's going to be another vital part to this team that we need. And him on the DL, it's not helping us. He's also going to become a free agent at the end of the year with Didi and CC Sabathia. Now, these are the guys we need to resign. Sabathia, maybe not, but Didi and Aaron Hicks are two people that are really vital to this team right now. And if they contribute good this season, we should definitely keep them for next season, because they've contributed the past few seasons that they've been on the team. And they helped us get to the playoffs and stuff like that. Let's talk about the replacement for Greg Bird. He's another one that needs to come back too, because when he's healthy, he's on top of it. He's hitting. But Tyler Austin right now is the main focus at first base. And he's a good replacement for Bird. He has a .333 batting average, a couple hits, a couple RBIs. And that's helping the team a lot. Gary Sanchez, though, he's starting to slump. Sanchez last year was hitting a lot of home runs, got a lot of RBIs, got a lot of hits. Right now, he's only got a .53 batting average. With that means that he's not hitting. He's had 1 hit in 19 at-bats. He needs to start getting it going like he had it going last year, because that really helped contribute to the team in the amount of runs. And the way the bullpen's been working lately, which we'll get to again later, they need more runs. Those 4 or 5 runs obviously aren't enough, because the bullpen just blows it at the end of the game, so when they get into later innings. So Sanchez only having 1 hit in 19 at-bats is not helping us right now. He needs to get it going or something, because something needs to change with him. If he's just slumping because it's the beginning of the year slump, fine, but he needs to get out of the slump quick, because he's ice cold. Aaron Judge, to the surprise of most fans, which I know is disappointing, has no home runs yet this season. No home runs, but he does have a .278 batting average with some hits and a couple RBIs. If he can start doing what he did last season and hit 52 home runs, over 50 home runs, that's going to be a major contribution to the team. It's going to get us back to the playoffs, and if we get back on track, that he's going to be a key contributor, as long as he doesn't go and choke in the postseason like he did last year and hit barely over 200, if he hit over 200 at all. I'm not sure. But the way he performed in the offseason last year, it was just terrible. I mean, he did not hit. He wasn't hitting home runs, and he just choked. And right now, he's not hitting home runs right now, which is a problem, because we need that as a player to hit home runs and for him to contribute to the team the way he needs to. All right, let's talk about the new additions to the team. We got Giancarlo Stanton. He picked up the golden sombrero last night, picking up which, for those of you that don't know, is 4 strikeouts in a game. That's bad. That's really bad. For such a good power hitter, 4 strikeouts in a game is bad. That's 9 strikeouts since he's joined the team in the beginning of the season. And they've played 5 games. He has 9 strikeouts. Today will be their 6th game against the Rays. In the second game against the Rays. But he has picked up 9 strikeouts in 5 games. Just put it to you that way. Think of that. He did, of course, have those line drive home runs as in the first game of the season with the Yankees. And he has a 211 overall batting average, which needs to get on the rise, because he's supposed to be another one of these key contributors that's not contributing right now with home runs or RBIs and stuff like that. He's striking out, and strikeouts do nothing. Our new great second baseman Neil Walker has not hit a home run, has a low batting average of 235. And he needs to get it going. He's only gotten 4 hits in 17 at-bats. I put it to you this way. The best hitters on earth strike out 7 or 8 times out of, not 8 times, but 6 or 7 times out of 10. That would put you at a 300 or 400 batting average. Neil Walker, and of course pop-outs, line out, ground out, all different off your average and a strikeout. Neil Walker is not really getting it going right now with his stick, though. And he really needs to start pumping it up and get some more hits and runs. So hopefully he can be one of those key contributors that helps get us to the postseason. Brandon Drury, one of the better additions, I say, because he does have a home run. And he is swinging a hot stick right now. He's got a 294 batting average, which is going to help us in the long run. And he's going to be a key contributor when we need him. Because these guys that are supposed to be great power hitters need to contribute better. They can't be in this beginning of the year slumps, because that's not going to do anything for us. If we're in 4th or 5th place at the end of April, yeah, we can come back. But it's harder to come back than if we're in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, where they are now. And let me just say that they are behind the Red Sox and the Blue Jays, so they're going to have to start really stepping it up, because those are 2 great teams that they got, and they need to start getting past them in the standings. If they start hitting and the pitching gets better, I tell you, we got an all-star team here. But we got some slumpers on the team. Some people on a cold streak. We got Gary Sanchez, who just can't seem to get it going. As I said before, he just can't seem to get it going. Can't seem to be getting those base hits. Can't seem to be getting those home runs. And that's exactly what he needs to do to help contribute to the Yankees and to make them a great postseason World Series winning team. Brett Gardner, I mean, he's been good for us in the past, but he's starting to slump a little bit too. He needs to start focusing more. Maybe he start hitting off a tee again. I mean, if he needs to. Same thing with Gary Sanchez. I mean, I played baseball for 8 years. When I could not hit the ball at all, I would go in the backyard, I would hit off a tee, and that would help me a little bit. So if that's what he needs to do instead of taking normal BP, or if he needs extra practice, he needs to do that, both of them, because they got a 190 and 59 batting average is not good at all. It's not going to help the team at all. Tyler Wade, he's supposed to be our alternate second baseman. He's not hitting. He's got a 190 batting average, same as Gardner, and he will not be help contribute. There's no point in bringing these young guys up if they're going to suck. You see what I'm saying? Like, if they're going to suck, why bring them up? Why not bring someone up that's better, or trade to get someone better, or pick up a prospect? Because if Tyler Wade can't hit, why is he up here? If he can't help us become that all-star team, if he can't help us get to the postseason, he shouldn't be up here. Now, let's get to the pitching. Luis Severino Seve has a great record. He's doing great so far in his first outing. He pitched 5 2/3, no runs allowed, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts, only allowing 1 hit. So Sevy's doing good to start of the season. Chad Green, the best pitcher in the bullpen right now. He pitched 2 games, 3 1/3 innings so far, no runs allowed. He has no ERA. Masahiro Tanaka did good in his first outing, 6 innings, and went 1-0 with a 1.5 ERA. CC Sabathia pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 hits. That's not great. A hit in an inning, or 2 or 3 in an inning, and not in others. But you know what? Good enough. He had 4 strikeouts. His ERA is a 1.80. The young Jordan Montgomery does not yet to get a decision. He pitched 5 innings, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 earned run, which led him to have a 1.80 ERA. Sonny Gray also has no decisions, a 2.25 ERA, and gave up 1 earned run, but he only pitched about 4 innings. Now, this is the issue. The Yankees can't score when Sonny Gray's on the mound. It happened last year. It's happening again. They need to hit. They need to score runs. They need to not give up runs when Sonny Gray is on the mound. That's the problem. Sonny Gray's a great pitcher, and we got him for a reason. He's a great pitcher, but we can't score behind him. If we can't score runs when he's on the mound, well, then I don't know what to say. I mean, we need to figure out a way to do it. The bullpen, oh my God, don't even get me started on the bullpen. They're struggling. They give up runs in the late innings. They give up leads. The Yankees were winning the other day against the Blue Jays. They had a 4-3 lead. Betances comes in and gives up 4 runs, and they win 8. They won 8-4, or excuse me, 7-4. How does that happen? You're supposed to have one of the better bullpens in the league, and you're giving up all these runs. All the guys that are shutdown guys, Kahnle, Betances, Chapman, Robinson, they all have ERAs up in the teens, double digits right now. I mean, Chad Green is like one of the only pitchers in the bullpen with a lower ERA, with a 0 ERA. Some of them have like 6, 7, 5, 4 ERA. We need to get. I don't know what the pitching coach is doing. I don't know if it's Aaron Boone becoming the manager, but they need to figure something out to fix this bullpen. Because if we don't fix this bullpen and we don't shut down players, we're going to give up runs and we're not going to win ball games. The key to winning a ball game is the pitching and the hitting. And right now, we're not doing either. And what did we change from last year? We changed managers. We changed from Joe Girardi to Aaron Boone. We were winning with Joe Girardi. Yeah, he might not have been the best, but we were winning. And then Aaron Boone comes in and we start sucking. Let's think about this, right? I mean, last year making it to the ALCS, and we couldn't hit in Houston. Why? What changed? Something changed. They come to New York and they're hitting great, and they go down to Houston to play the Astros, and they can't hit. This year they can't hit at home. They can't hit on the road. Didi is the only one giving a run. If it wasn't for Didi, they would have lost yesterday. I mean, he got all eight runs. I don't even know what to say. He got all 8 RBIs in the game yesterday. And they gave up runs. So they would have lost if it wasn't for Didi. So I say re-sign Didi. I say get Gary Sanchez going. If he doesn't get going, he needs to find something to get him going. Because he needs to start hitting. Same thing with Aaron Judge with the home runs. Brett Gardner needs to get his stick going. Stanton definitely needs to not strike out as much. He's turning into Aaron Judge from last year, where he's gonna have 52 games in a row where he strikes out, and we just can't be having that. They need to get it going. Aaron Boone needs to start firing his guys up. They need to start winning more. I don't know what he said. I don't know if he's coddling them too much or whatever, or they're just over pumped because of last year. But they need to figure it out, and they need to get back to winning, because that's the only way they're going to win championships this year. And that's my opinion. And that's fact. And the keys are the pitching and the hitting need to start changing. Anyways, I'm not going to go on too much longer. That's all we have for today on Yankee Talk. If you like this episode and want more like this, make sure to smack that like button, leave a comment, do anything to let me know that you like this. And we'll see you next time on Yankee Talk, where I'll probably have more on Aaron Boone and those coaching staff, and I'll still have more updates on the stats. Until next time, peace.